pushing the shin, connecting here, boom, loading up, and coming up, okay? I go in here to get that reaction here. Okay, now, when I go for the ankle pick, make the ankle here, boom. Then he stops, he comes back up. Boom. Spiral ride, I'm ready for my choke. That little 3-hit combo there has been working so well. Whether you were a wrestler or working on wrestling, anything like that, it's always good to have some wrestling in your game. If you are a leg lock practitioner, you like going for leg locks, okay? It is beneficial to also have good wrestle ups, okay? You don't necessarily have to great takedowns from your feet, but it is good to have good wrestle ups because good wrestle ups can set up good leg entanglements, okay? Also, good leg entanglements can set up good wrestle ups, all right? So you're getting both ends of that. And what happens a lot of times is, even if you're a really good wrestler, but your opponent, if we're here, and Clay's got some good wrestling, and like we've been back and forth on setups, and I know he knows what's up. You know, I've tried to do my setups, they're not working, okay? I can waste a lot of time and energy going for these. The ref may cause buffer stalling, whatever it is, okay? Sometimes it's easier to sit down and get a takedown from here, okay? Especially if you already have good wrestling. You just have to adapt it, okay? So when we're here, no, like I said, no gi compared to gi, there's a lot less control happening, especially from guard, okay? I mean, I can get connected to him, but it's just not the same. If he's going this way, a lot of times this will be their lead leg. Not many people are going to pass this way and have this leg in front, okay? He also may have a square stance. If he has a square stance and we're here, one of the best things you can do here is the dummy sweep, okay? All the dummy sweep is you're taking both your feet behind like this as you're pushing, and you're just tripping them, just pulling the legs, pushing them back, and they fall down, okay? Either they fall completely down, or they stagger their legs, which is giving me a staggered stance, okay? Either way, I want to stagger. All right, so the first step of this is just getting in, connecting to the leg, and trying to just do a standard wrestle up, okay? Shin to shin works really well. I get here, I get connected, okay, here. Now, if I just try to come up from here in any way, it's not gonna, you know, I gotta keep my elbow in tight here, so either in or around really tight, and I don't wanna be reaching too much. I'm gonna give him a Kimura trap system, okay? So I'm staying connected here. Don't have this foot just kind of here. This is hooking, okay? This is, anytime you see someone hold something and there's multiple things going on, they're never just holding like this. There's push and there's pull. There's a trap here. This is trapping, this is trapping, okay? I'm not here where he can dig an underhook. My head's not here where he can just push my head back, okay? I'm in close here when I go shin to shin, okay? Now, instead of trying to go all, you can go all the way under, but instead of trying to go all the way under, do anything too fancy, all I'm going to do is just off balance him with this. Pulling him to me here. I like to get the wrist sometimes and just pull in and lift. Here, boom. Okay, now, boom, I come out. And that was way easier than trying to take him down from his feet. They're probably going to get the wrist back even. There's no gi there, it's going to slip out. But if they post, it's fine. I just need them going that way. Here, I pull, I elevate, boom, it gets it back, it's fine. Here, this is my wrestling versus him just trying to get some kind of base. And that's fine. All day long, I'll take that. Okay? However, if I come up, I'm here, and I just try to come up here. Now it's my wrestling versus his defensive wrestling. And even if we're pretty even there, that's a lot harder. I don't want that. I want it easy. Now here, boom, go shin to shin, connecting here, boom, loading up, and coming up. Okay? So you can sit down, boom, pop right back up. Easier said than done. So this sequence I'm going to show gives you like a three hit combo here, depending on what they do, okay? So I'm going to tell you the 3 things and then we'll chain them together. Number 1 is more like a shin to shin, elevator, wrestle up position. You can just set right up, boom, and get them sometimes right in a double leg, okay? Be careful with guillotines and Kimuras and things, okay? But the 3 things are the standard like shin to shin wrestle up, ankle pick, and arm drag. If you watch any Marcelo Garcia, arm drag and everyone from his butt here, so effective, low risk, okay? The ankle pick works so good, but you have to set it up right, okay? In this position right here, I'm not set up to an ankle pick, okay? the way my legs are compared to the way his legs are, it's not going to work out too well, okay? So what I do is I chain things together. I go in to grab my shin to shin, or even just act like I want to grab this leg to get this reaction, okay? Now my footing is set up for the ankle pick, okay? So I go in, put that back in front. I go in here to get that reaction here. Okay, now when I go for the ankle pick, okay, notice his head's low. Most time when people defend their legs, their head goes low, all right? And this is going to come into play with the arm drag as well. His head goes low. When I come here, this is my drive foot. These toes need to be ready to engage. This isn't just going to be a dead foot. These toes are ready to engage here. Okay, this hand, I'm coming up, grabbing right the base of the skull here, okay? Right, not the neck, base of the skull right here. And I'm going to be peeling this. As I push, this elbow is going to be going towards the knee here, that way. Like I'm trying to crumple him up, okay? I'm picking right on the Achilles, right? Like I'm cupping the heel, okay? Now, it's almost like my elbows are trying to go towards each other. Because I'm not just going to pull this straight. I want to pull it. I'm going to try to pull it at an angle here, like I'm pushing it this way. Okay, just like we do from our feet. I'm here, I'm driving at an angle, elbows go towards each other, boom, here. Okay, that leverage on the head really helps. Okay, now I can come up into a side control position, or if you're the leg lock practitioner that's having a hard time getting your entanglements because your opponent's so defensive, I come up and I'm right in a position to start attacking the legs. Okay? So whether you're the wrestler that's tired of doing stuff on your feet, or you're the leg entanglement person that's wanting to get in without having to work too hard. Okay? Number one's coming in here and elevating. Number two, I go for this to fake it to get this reaction. I come up. We just don't come up like this guy. I'm coming up tight. Boom, here. There. Boom. Okay? Now number three is when he defends either of these. Okay? Or you went for one or two of these, and now he's keeping his legs way back. I can't do the dummy sweep. I can't hardly get shin to shin. He's just like really like trying to like push me back and things like this, okay? That means, hey, I'm afraid you're going to get my legs. So when that starts happening, he starts getting into the arm. That's when I start getting to my arm drag sequence, okay? So when shin to shin didn't work, he steps, I go for this, he stiff arms me here, boom. And I come up with my arm drag. When you come up for your arm drag, this is a killer detail here, guys. It helps me so much. It's from wrestling. I see so many people just kind of dive on the back. Take this spiral ride. Back of your hand goes here, and I straighten his arm like I'm trying to like flare his leg out here. Boom, I get here. It's like having a hook in already, okay? That's the first place I'm gonna go spiral ride, okay? So we come in, shin, shin, boom, there. We get close. If he steps it back, here, boom. There's our ankle pick, driving the elbow. This is what's going to happen, guys. You're going to get here, you're going to get this, and you're going to try to push his head like this. Well, he's way up there. You're not going to, if you're on your feet, you can kind of get away with it. Here, we got to bring him down, crumple him up. So elbow to elbow here. Now I can push if I need to, okay? Let's say I almost got that. He almost went down. He almost goes down, he stops, he comes back up. Spiral ride, I'm ready for my choke. Do not expect to be able to grab here and use your arm and pull against his arm and pull him where you want it. I mean, maybe you get lucky, he's off base, but that is not going to do it. When you arm drag, you're using your whole torso, your whole body, like here, okay? You're connected. That's why I say you can't just cut the back of the arm here like this. You have to reach up and peel. Like you're trying to peel the meat off the bone here, okay? Like that. Okay, I think actually Marcelo shows a good video of that detail on the arm drag, because he does it to some really big guys, okay? Some big guys can't do it to smaller people because they're just trying to use the arm versus 100 and whatever pounds they are. But you use the body here when you come up. Your leg can go in between, so you already have a hook in, or it can just go to the outside, either way. But I'm getting up here. I like to get right where this muscle is right here. Some people's got like a rock climbing grip right there. People that work out a lot. That's what I'm going for. Peeling right in behind that, where your tricep is there. Okay, down to the elbow can work, but I get a better pull right there. When I come up, I'm sheathing this. I'm trying to drag this to the mat, and there's an arm drag series on the channel with a lot more details on different arm drags. Here, I'm coming up, I'm getting that good pull, and coming up, okay? Little 3-hit combo there has been working so well. And at any time, you can dive into a leg entanglement once they go down, if that's what you're looking for in the first place. Or a lot of, not just shin to shin, a lot of your leg lock entries, you can turn into a wrestle up. So then your opponent's like, man, I don't know if they're gonna try to like heel hook me or wrestle, you know? So it's been working really well. I've been having a harder time with some of you guys getting into my entries on my leg locks because, you know, we've been training them so much and you know what's up and you know how to defend and you try to take my back, whatever, you know? So I've been using this to kind of fool you into what I'm gonna do. And it's been, you know, keeping your opponent guessing. Okay, questions on that? Awesome. 1, 2, 3.